Hello, everyone.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, everyone.
Thank you for being here to celebrate Michael and Joanna's special day.
Deep in my bones as I can go. Thank each and every one of you for being here tonight.
I'm so happy to welcome the Firestone family into our family.
Traveling from so far, from the depth of my heart, thank you so much. It means so much to know that each and every one of you care so much about our children.
Before we dive in, I must mention that our lifelong family friend and Michael's best man was tasked with proofreading my speech. So if this doesn't go as planned, you can blame him.
And if my speech tonight sucks, you can thank Jonathan because I spent all of my time helping him with his.
I'll always remember the story my mom tells of the day I was born. When Michael was running up and down the halls, all excited, yelling, my brother, everyone come see my baby brother. And now, here we are. Look at my brother, everyone, with his soon-to-be wife.
Joanna, though I knew from the first time that we met that night at Mermaid Inn how amazingly special you are, I never could have imagined the life we would build together and the role you play in our story. Lucky for me, I had John Legend personally confirm it to me later that night. It was in his song Good Night, and he told me exactly what you would be, my wife.
It's crazy to think that this day is finally here. As an older sister, you always anticipate the day when you get to witness your baby sister marry the man of their dreams. And I can say with certainty that it was more beautiful than I could have ever prayed for you both today. And that is a true testament of how much work and effort you two both put into everything that you do in every facet of life.
The love that these two share for each other is beyond. I haven't stopped crying from the time Mike opened his mouth out there. You two have a special bond. It takes my breath away. We can see it in your eyes, your kindness, your caring, and your love for each other.
You there? Oh, I'm scared I'm not going to be able to pick you up in that, but I love it.
I knew that you were going to do that. That's why I kept telling you. I was like, we can't do that. You love it?
No. I don't even know where they are.
Me either. And they're like, they're so handsome. They're shorter. They look funny.
Promise to cherish her in sickness and in health, for richer or poor, for better or worse, and forsaking all others, give yourself only unto her, for so long as you both shall live. Joanna.
You're actually wrong. But it was like a lot of cheerleaders. And then we called mom in the Kiki. And she
Joanna, I want you to know how proud your mother and I are. Your passion for life, work ethic, strong family values, and determination have made you the wonderful woman you are today. You'll always be my little girl.
Jojo has been my best friend for 17 years. So as you can imagine, I have a lot to say. The memories with Joanna are endless, and to recount them all would take hours. She's unimaginably beautiful, as you all can see looking at her today. Her heart is the size of the state of New York, and she is the most loyal friend you could ever ask for. So much of who I am is because of Joanna.
Joanna, I could never explain to you how you've always made me the proudest sister I could possibly be. Every milestone in your life, I've been there with you, celebrating every step of the way. And you've just become the most beautiful woman that could ever be. From your days being a tiny dynamo on the soccer field to following your wanderlust heart to Dubai, Europe, and everywhere in between, I've always admired your tenacity to go after anything you want with every ounce of your being. If there's one thing that's for certain, you've always poured your heart into anything you do, any decision you make, and Mike, I know you're the best one yet. Ooh. I think back to all the times we danced in the kitchen, showed off our insanely good modern dance prances. Or how many times we laughed until we couldn't even breathe at jokes most people would never even begin to understand. This weekend, I hope the two of you soak in all the magic that this day has brought and cherish all the moments that you have together, those little tiny moments where it's just the two of you. Welcome to the family, Mike, and wishing you both a long, loving, and beautiful marriage. To the Firestones.
For those of you who don't know who I am, I'm Jonathan. I'm Michael's younger brother by 2 years, but more importantly, your officiant today. I'm here to usher two people who I love like a brother and a sister into a new chapter in their life. However, before we move on to that chapter, we're going to look back a few chapters when we all lived together under our parents' roof for a few months. Picture it, 5 people, 2 dogs, late 2022. It wasn't exactly quiet in the house. That was mostly thanks to Mr. Hudson, Michael and Joanna's dog, who had to be sedated today in order to be able to join us. It didn't really work because you could hear him barking. Thank you, Hudson, for proving my point. The real gift, though, was getting to know Joanna and seeing what a perfect compliment they are for each other. They're both smart, driven people who pay attention to the little details in life that matters. They are 2 peas, peanut butter and jelly, salt and pepper. You just couldn't find a better match. And yet, they couldn't be more different.
Now, Mike, I need to tell you a couple things about Joanna. She's used to getting whatever she wants. When she was 6 years old, she forced me to give her French braids. Me. I couldn't even use a brush. She would not take no for an answer. The funny thing is, I actually did a good job.
Mike and I have been best friends since we were kids, growing up right across the street from each other. Our dad coached all our sports teams together, which sounds like a fun bonding experience until you remember our dad's coaching style was more like a drill sergeant boot camp. Apparently, the best way to discipline someone for not giving 100% is by chucking a bucket of baseballs at them. But despite all the craziness, whether it was cab punching, baseball dodging, or trampoline hoarding, there's something about Mike that's always been clear to me. He's the most loyal friend you could ask for.
And when Mike came and spent his first Christmas with us, we told him that all the new elves had to jump in the pool at 40-degree weather, and we all turned around and he's down to his underwear running out the backyard, jumping in the pool, and we're like, oh God, we were only kidding. I knew then, I said, you know what? He's our guy. He's fam. He's in. So, Mike, when I see how you look at our Joanna, it
Okay, as you said, I like words, so mine might be a little longer. Can't believe we're here. Okay. Michael, we could easily look back at 2019, the year our relationship began, and claim when the world went to shit as the pandemic hit. That's how we could look back at it. But the truth is, at the time when the world was starting to shut down, our love story was just beginning. When we first met in 2017, we sat at dinner at the Mermaid Inn, talking for hours, sharing the many goals and dreams we set out for ourselves at age 24. As I fast forward into 2024, at age 31, I look back at who we were then and where we are today, and I realize that together we've already accomplished all of that in such a short amount of time. We have changed jobs, moved states, survived long distance, went back to school, moved in together, lived with your parents, and still love them. And most importantly, we got a dog and parented the one we all know you love the most, aside from me, Hudson. There are 3 key reasons why I decided that I wanted to spend the rest of my life with you. The first was witnessing your nurturing care for our Huddy boy. From the day he arrived, you made him a priority. You've given him top-notch care, quality time, and unconditional love. All things that a wife and children need in a husband and father. When I get sick, I stopped worrying about what I need because you know what I need before I even realize that I'm sick. In every true sense, you take care of me, like you do Hudson. You've shown me what true caring, nurturing love is, and I know you'll give our future children the same. Leading me to the second reason I fell in love with you, the importance of family. Sorry. When you spoke about your family, your eyes lit up. From the day we met, you spoke so highly of your siblings, recounting all the memories and the world traveling experience you all shared together. I admired, from afar, your close relationship with your parents, who I quickly learned were your role models, cheerleaders, mentors, and best friends. Your love, respect, loyalty, and appreciation for them is so hard to ignore, especially because I too believe family is so important in life. Which leads me to your final greatest quality, your unwavering reliability and loyalty. Growing up, I often felt I had to do things on my own, headstrong and adamant about being an independent woman. As Marco said last night, we weren't sure if I'd get married. Truthfully, we weren't sure if I'd find a match, but also out of fear. Nervous that one day maybe you'd give up or leave. I figured doing things myself would protect myself from hurt and it'd just be easier. Michael, you've flipped every stereotype and negated every fear I've ever had about marriage. With you, I feel a safety I've never felt in my life. Because you've always been by my side, reassuring me that you're not going anywhere and that we'll find a solution. Michael, you're the most at home that I've felt since I was 12 years old. Michael, you're my confidant, cheerleader, best friend, and Superman. And donkey. My noble steed. I look back wishing I had let you in sooner because it's not until now that I've realized I was only half of who I am today before I met you.
It's one of the rarest things in life to get a second chance. And I got blessed with that opportunity with the love of my life. So Joanna, I promise to always show you the love that I have for you. I promise to always support you in chasing after your dreams, boost you up, and be there to catch you if you fall. To always being your sous chef, travel companion, the donkey to your dragon. If you know Shrek, you know. Confidant and partner in life. In sickness and health, good times and bad, I'll always be there right by your side. I once heard that your most valuable commodity in life is time, and that time gone by is gone forever. Well, I know where and with whom I want to spend my most precious commodity, and it's with you, every day and every last bit of it. And I know it will be a life well spent.
And now here I am, using the great power invested in me by the great state of New York to announce I'm husband and wife. I can't be happier to be the first one to officially welcome you in as a Firestone. And with that, Michael, you may kiss the bride.
So to my dearest friends, who I love more than anything in the world, I am so happy to be standing up on this day you've dreamed about for so long and saying congratulations to Mr. and Mrs. Firestone.
So let's raise our glasses to Mike and Joanna, two people who have proven that love isn't just about surviving the chaos, but finding someone who makes the chaos worth it.
Cheers to the two of you. May you have plenty of oh, the places you will go.
Cheers. We all love you so much. Okay?